You made a statement about Diddy. What? Any reaction to Diddy? Jason, hey, my man, do you have any reaction to the Diddy scandal? Any reaction? No reaction? Oh, man. I'm doing great, but I'm a little worried about the music industry with this Diddy thing. Do you think... man, how's everything going?
Everything good, man.
Hey, is Hollywood going to survive this Diddy thing? Like, no way. Will you respond? No, she wants to respond. Look at it.
No.
I want to ask about the Diddy scandal. Have you ever heard of anything such?
No.
Go.
No. Out of all, you have.
And hey, is the Baldwin family at all concerned about Justin Bieber with this P Diddy thing? Tyler, how come Hollywood's so silent about P Diddy? P Diddy. Tom Hanks. Hey Tom, how come no one's talking about Diddy? P Diddy. D Wade. Are you ever going to talk about Diddy?
Welcome to the new party. I'm Nora Christine.
I'm Gray Mars.
In the Vulgar Locker Room.
And today on the new party, we're live here at P. Diddy's mansion in Miami. No, I'm just kidding. But we do have an update tonight regarding P. Diddy. It's so funny. Celebrities are scared to talk about Diddy, but poor Shine. He was willing to talk about Diddy years ago and nobody listened, but now they're finally listening. Shine did a media tour this week and he's talked about Diddy and his new documentary to air on Hulu. It's premiering later this week. Vulgar, what's your thoughts on Shine speaking out now and his conviction and everything that happened to him?
I mean, it's hard to I believe most of what he was saying. Like, he basically took the fall for that, especially like hearing a lot of stuff that Diddy was involved in. It's sad that he had to give up 10 years of his life, and I heard that he really didn't get any. He barely got a thank you, which is even more messed up. Yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on that.
Gray, what's your thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, basically he's saying that the girl said that it was both of them, and then so he went and did time for something he didn't do. But at the same time, he said Diddy was a CEO, so he was the fall guy. Diddy was the money.
Exactly. So we're going to get into this first clip. We're going to talk about Diddy update regarding his bail.
Combs has been trying to reach out to victims and possible witnesses, and ABC's Phil Lipoff is here now with this story. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning, Gio. Diddy's lawyers trying for a third time to get him out on bail, but this time the prosecution telling the judge about attempts they say the rap mogul made from behind bars to influence everyone from potential jury to alleged victims.
Who's the boss? Dudes is lost, don't they? Cause I'm iced out, I'm a cool off.
This morning, prosecutors leveling new accusations against Sean Diddy Combs, saying he poses a serious risk of danger, even from behind bars, as he awaits trial. In a court filing late Friday, prosecutors detailing the steps they say Combs is taking while locked up to reach out to prospective witnesses and influence public opinion to affect potential jurors.
The accusations within the prosecution's motion to deny bail are very serious and will be considered very heavily by the judge, because the judge is going to want to ensure that he is not influencing witnesses and or contacting anyone to influence a trial in any way.
Combs has pleaded not guilty to charges of racketeering, transportation to engage in prostitution, and sex trafficking. He denies any wrongdoing. The government now asking a judge not to grant Combs's third request for bail, in which the music mogul offers a $50 million bail package, citing new evidence and changed circumstances.
Women and women with their own condominiums, 5+5s who drive millenniums.
Prosecutors pointing to recorded phone calls from jail. They say Combs asked family members to reach out to potential victims and witnesses, urging them to create narratives to influence a jury pool. Allegations that could land Combs in even more trouble.
Diddy's jail calls can be used at trial if they are able to support the prosecution's case in chief. They can also provide grounds for additional criminal charges to be filed against him.
All of this while a Hulu documentary is set to be released Monday.
Same as Shine. It is nice.
Called The Honorable Shine.
Hello, 85.
Hello, team. Sorry, I'm a little late. I jumped on the wrong link.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 85. What's your thoughts on Shine, Mr. New York? I know you were you in New York when all this was going on in 99, 2001?
Yeah, man. I remember it like yesterday. What do you mean? What's my thoughts on what he's saying about
Well,
Puff right now?
what's your thoughts when it first happened? Did you think Shine was guilty or did you think Diddy was guilty at the
Of course,
time?
I thought he was guilty at the time. I mean, the way Diddy set it up, everybody thought Sean, because Sean took the rap. It was like, of course, you're gonna think that dude taking a rap. You know what I mean? Now that I know the truth, but yeah, man, hell yeah, I thought it was facts.
Do you think Diddy's going to get bail or do you think he should remain in jail?
Me?
Um,
Oh,
for his safety, I think he should remain in jail. Based on the other dudes getting bail because they had similar charges, I think he should get bail too. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, right? They all this stemmed from years ago. We know, all the social media warriors was putting out these stories, right? So to be real with you, is literally allegations until we really hear somebody speak up, until we really hear somebody testify against this man. That's what I would say he should get bail. And it's not like, everything that he's given up is letting me see that he ain't trying to go nowhere. But if this
Right.
is real, I think that he can basically, lose his life. If it's real, I think that he has information that somebody wouldn't want to get out. So for
Right.
his safety, I would say keep his ass in there. But, overall, I think he should get bail at the same time.
Ray, do you think he's safer in jail? I mean, Epstein was in New York City in jail and, you know, he's no longer here.
Diddy's gonna be in the Fed, so it's gonna be an easier sentence than if he was in the state, and he's gonna be in like a more comfortable area. He's not gonna be like in a Martha Stewart prison, but he's gonna be like around probably other people that were accused of SA crimes. So he's gonna be in like a low to medium level facility. He's not gonna be around a bunch of gang members, a bunch of murderers. He's not gonna be with the lion, tigers, and bears. He's gonna be in a safe
He's with
location.
the Lion, Tigers, and Bears right now. They said that jail in Brooklyn is terrible.
No, they have units for specific people. So they have like a unit. Like if you are a gang member, you drop out of a unit, or if you're somebody that been accused of doing something that's will get you hurt in prison, they put you on a specific unit. Like a lot of people call it PC. A lot of celebrities go on PC where they're in protective custody, where they're not going to be around other inmates, where they can be extorted or they can be taken advantage of or harmed.
Holger, what's your thoughts? Do you think he's going to get bail?
Um, I I think I'm gonna go with 85 Slim on that. He's probably protected being behind bars because I've been hearing a lot of people are nervous about what could be on these tapes, and a lot of people they know they attended the party, but they may have gotten so lit that they don't remember. So yeah, it could be a lot of people that have it out for them. So like I said, for his safety, keep him there.
All right. Well, let's get into the videos that we are here to talk about tonight. Shine lit up some allegations tonight. Let's watch this first clip where Shine talks about him only getting $10,000.
Goodness.
Okay, I'm about to say like a really unpopular take. He even admits he never saw Diddy pull out the gun. Why Diddy owe him any money? Why did he have a gun on him in the first place? That's my unpopular take. Y'all can think what y'all want. 85, because you're a little bit older and you were around back then. What's your thoughts on what he just said about the money situation?
Sean just bitter, number one. I feel he should have been started asking for the bread years ago. I don't think now should be the relevant time because it's making him look like a troller. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he's just trying to get money right now based on Diddy's situation, kicking a man when he down type shit. Oh, excuse my French. Darn. But like right now, that's what I think. As far as him getting paid, compensation from Diddy should have been imminent. As soon as he got out, it should have just been in his account. Sean know he took the rap. Diddy know he took the rap. It should be no question on that. So I wish Sean would say it that way. Yo, I took the rap. I feel he owes me some money. I could respect that as opposed to.
Someone in the chat said the victim saw Kelly Corinne, a friend of the show, said the victim saw J-Lo hand Diddy the weapon. But the victim didn't say it back then, if I recall, right? The victim said Shine, or what did she say? Did she say Shine shot her?
No, she said Puffy shot her.
Oh, she always said that.
Yeah. She never testified to Shine shooting the gun. She testified to saying, I know Puffy was the one with the gun. Puffy had the gun. So the reality is that woman, she know who shot her. Like, let's be real. The media can say what they want. If somebody shot you and you still talking, you know what's up. And she been saying it. She hasn't. See, Sean's situation is he should have been saying it with her. He's complicit until now. You see what I'm saying? Now that Diddy is in his situation, now he want to talk. Like, nah, bro. You was like damn near running a country. Like you should have been. You had some type of political power. You could have been.
Nobody told him to go and do that. That's why he don't owe Diddy money. If Diddy said, "Hey, go catch that body for me," and then you got caught up, then that's a different story. But we out.
He took the rap, bro.
Yeah, I know, but we out, and then things go to the left. But of course, the money man, like. They tell these guys, even with the NFL, the NBA, they say have a fall guy. Like if things go wrong, tell him, hey, we're gonna take care of your family, we're gonna take care of your kids, but I'm the money. I gotta stay out here. I gotta make sure we all get right.
Well, I'm gonna say like this, right? Because I know Vogel probably got something to add to it, but I want to say when dude came to see him in prison, he literally said, "I tried to spit in his face." Now. I don't know if y'all caught that, but I believe that might be the reason he ain't getting no bread. Or maybe Puffy was coming there to tell him, like, yo, bro, I appreciate you, what you did for me. But he had to sway from that gaga hole, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah,
Puffy's
he's grimy. He's grimy from the start. He was never was going to get it. You got to know who you taking the fall for.
So why would he go see him? Money. Why would he go see him?
Maybe to smooth something over.
Yeah.
He gave him 50 bands though. 50 bands is a lot of money.
What? Yeah. For how long? How much he worth?
Not for 10 years though.
So what? He supposed to give him a meal for every.
He should have had 10 years. At the minimum, we should have. He a billion. Gave him 10 million. At the minimum.
If those sex workers are true. He paid them sex workers more than he paid Shine for taking the rap for his ass.
Dolph brother gave his hitman $800.
Had he not been deported, he would have never been the prime minister of Belize. It would have never happened for him.
You got a point there, but he's the prime minister of Belize. I just think he should have said something back then. That's my only quarrel with Shine.
Diddy had a lot of pull too. Like Diddy starting to lose. Yeah. Like a lot of it's just like you got this seal. Now that he's in trouble, he's starting to lose that seal. Like everything is coming out. Like and people not afraid anymore. Because he would. They were saying he would pay to have you silenced.
Exactly.
So that could be a thing too. Him terrorizing people if they wanted to talk.
It's another reason why they probably don't want to let him out.
Yep.
All right. So in this clip, Shine calls Diddy. Yeah, in this clip, Shine calls Diddy the devil.
Talking, and when folks are talking to Shine and they're talking about Shine, they want to know about Shine himself, from his perspective, what he experienced. So tell us, what exactly did you experience? People are going to go to December 27, 1999. They're going to look at things like that. They want to know what happened to Shine himself. In your words, what happened to you?
Well, you know, in my words, I said so many years ago, back in 2001, I believe that was my first double XL cover. I had about 6. And the cover is Death Before Dishonor. It was me talking about not snitching on Diddy and not getting him in trouble to get myself out of trouble. I said that, 20 odd years ago. So I've always maintained in every interview I did until recently when I healed and I moved on and I forgave. But for years, I was saying, you know, what a creep I thought he was and how he destroyed my life. And at one point, I thought he was the devil. But because of the power of Diddy, which is so loud as far as a pop culture icon, nobody listened. So I moved on and I pivoted my life to healing, to forgiveness, and to taking accountability for what I can control. And I can't control what someone did to me decades ago. I can't control them not wanting to pay reparations, not wanting to make right. You know, that people say, oh, Diddy gave me millions to go to jail. Nothing. Probably made 2 what I thought were offensive contributions over the last 20 something years, which led to a breakdown in the relations. But I moved on. So yes, was I the sacrificial lamb? Of course. Did I take the fall? Yes. There was no quid pro quo. There was not, listen, we're going to have $10 million waiting for you when you come out. I'll just do the right thing. I did that on my own, you know, and I've been saying that. It's not anything new. But in the documentary, just like in this interview, I can't say to you, Stephen A., I don't want to talk about Diddy. Let's talk about me becoming the prime minister. Let you know, I can't talk about only what I want to talk about. I have to be fair and transparent to the audience. But I've been saying the same thing if you do your research. But he also mentored me in the year or so we spent working together to make one of the greatest hip hop albums ever. You know, I learned a lot as far as being an entrepreneur, as far as being, you know, a disruptor and a trailblazer. And so I got exactly what I went to the University of Bad Boy with Diddy as professor when it comes to entertainment and even things that I've been able to carry with me as far as work ethic, as far as, you know, manifesting the greatness that you want to achieve. You know, so there were some positives, but obviously going to jail for 10 years when that could have been avoided, or someone that, you know, my mom entrusted, you know, her 19-year-old son, that they would do right by me, you know, to send me to prison when we could have avoided that. You know, there's nothing we can ever do to change that. And so when I'm telling the story, I can't whitewash that. I can't sanitize that. That's not necessarily the story I want to tell. So I hope that the next documentary, the next movie I do will be about, you know, my rise to become prime minister.
So I found an article where it talks about Mark Curry says that Combs allegedly paid Burrow for serving the 10-year sentence through Def Jam. So he was given $1 million, they're claiming, to put out an album. Gray, as a lover of hip hop, do you think he made one of the best albums ever, like he said in the clip?
No, I've never heard one Shine song. I've never seen nobody pushing Shine. The only thing I know about Shine is shoot somebody for Diddy. I think he did a reggae song with the Jewish Mayahu or somebody. Like, that's all I've heard about him. But no, I've never played Shine. I know nobody that's ever played Shine. And he said he want to be talked about with being a prime minister. No, people interview you because they want to talk about Diddy. You know that's what they want to talk to you about.
3 5, you're a lover of hip hop. This is one of the best hip hop albums ever.
One of the best hip hop albums ever. No. Was it a stepping stone in the hip hop era? Absolutely. Because he sounded so much like Big. That's really how he had that's really what got him where he was. Like when you heard him on the radio, and then when you seen him, it was like, oh, he looked nothing like how he sound. And he had that jam. Now tell me who wanna F with us? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's the
Yeah.
one we talk about, Greg. And it had that Jamaican sample in the back. I forgot the name of that joint, but it went hard in the club. It went hard. And when he came out, the album was hard. But I wouldn't say one of the best hip hop albums. I would say because of what happened to Big and the way he sounded, the people gravitated to him because we had Miss Big. So when his voice it kind of came back out, it was like, yo, is that new? Like, is that new Biggie joint? And then when Puffy actually was behind it, we kind of put 2 and 2 together. So that's how that happened.
Vulgar, what's your
Not one of the best, no.
My honest
Vulgar, one of the
opinion,
best for you?
no. My honest opinion, I'd never like Shine. It was the fact that he sounded like Biggie. Like it was just like the great value version of Biggie to me. It already been done. And then here he come, like sound. So for me, yeah, but I know a lot of people were going crazy for him when it was out. 'Cause I think I was like a junior in high school when that song you're talking about with the sample in it came out. But yeah, I still to this day can't stand that song.
Y'all remember Gorilla Black?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
He was another dude that sounded like Big. He was from Cali. I think he
for
passed away
sure.
though.
No,
Yeah.
it was another guy in New York. I can't think of his name that he had a flow like, but he was like dark with it. He
Really?
was underground. I can't remember his name right now, but yeah, he was pretty dark.
Yeah. And Gorilla, look up Gorilla Black when you can. I think he passed away though.
Big
I
L,
think
that was
so
his
too.
name.
Yeah.
Big L, that was it.
So,
Big L, yeah, that's my
Yeah,
dog, man.
yeah.
Yeah, he was before Biggie, but he dope.
Yeah, he was dark with his lyrics though.
Yeah. Yeah, he was one of the best. He was one of the best lyricists for sure.
Yep.
Please don't get me into hip hop. You know, this is what I do. This is what
well,
I do.
switching gears over to R&B, Ray J has also come out this week, and Ray J has said a lot of things. He's pivoted. He's gone back and forth. He doesn't know anything. He knows a lot. Let's play this clip where he claims he doesn't know anything.
A lawyer for one of the alleged victims here saying that she has seen the tape and the stills and it was a porn. Who do you think you could be, Ray J?
Well, I've been around long enough to know that, you know, when there's smoke, you'll always find fire. And I think that, you know, with the market in our world being so cornered and you have this crew of people at the top who make all the decisions, I think, you know, it's like a house of cards. You know, when one falls, you know, the whole deck comes down. And so I think that we'll be seeing a lot of this. I think we'll be seeing a lot of celebrities. We'll be seeing a lot of people in power either step down or be exposed. And I think that's just where we are in this game. You know, I think a lot of people have a very long success story at times, and then sometimes that fall is harder. I mean, you can't kick everybody down. You know, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. And so the question is, what do we do now? How do we save the new future? How do we save our future entrepreneurs? You know, what are the roadmaps that we need to put together to not have this happen moving forward?
So yeah, pretty much. He's gone back and forth. One minute he knows, the next minute he doesn't know. And I mean, there is a connection to Diddy. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Ray J did date Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was Clive Davis, one of his biggest artists. Clive Davis was the mentor for Diddy. So it is all connected in some way. 85, what's your thoughts? I know you're a big conspiracy guy like me. How is this all connected? What do you think Ray J knows?
I think Ray J going to jail. I think Ray J been touching them kids. I think Ray J been on them tapes. And I think he's trying to play the devil's advocate, or he trying to get his ass out of something. It's just my thoughts. But he freaky too, because he did an interview with Candace Owens and a transgender that he worked with. You seen that interview?
We talk, just so everyone knows, if you go back in our old archives, we broke it down as one of our most watched videos we ever did. It was about him and the transgenders and defining what a woman. Oh, but they're okay with not being called woman. Oh, and the security guards on the show he had hooked up with the transgenders. I was like,
Right.
this
So
is some weird
I
stuff.
just think Ray J be into it all, baby oil and all. I just got the strong feeling he be on it. You know what I mean? He just looked
Boger,
like
what's
one
your
of them niggas.
thoughts?
Oh, he gave himself away in that commentary he made. I forgot exactly how he said he was like asses are being taken in ways you don't know. But to me, he gave it away, right?
I remember that.
Ray J he's a shock jock. I love him because he know how to stay relevant. But to me, he gave it away right when he said that he knows what's going on. Him and Diddy are close. He was at those freak offs. We already know. So yeah,
He was
but
with.
he's
I heard
going
he was with
quiet.
Whitney before she passed.
Huh?
He was with her that weekend. I heard he was with Whitney that weekend she passed.
Oh wow.
Mm.
So they would just toss her around, huh?
I don't know, man.
But that's Ray J though. He a
Unfortunately,
bottom feeder. I've noticed that.
he is.
Straight bottom feeder.
So, TMZ did a documentary on Tubi. Let's play the clip where he's now saying celebs are calling him up to talk.
About artists paying victims to keep their name out of.
Do you know people who have had demands put upon them where they have paid off to keep this quiet?
Here's what I do know. People do catch and kills all day. And a catch and kill, I don't know if, of course you know, but for the regular world, somebody has the truth, somebody pays you to keep it quiet, and hopefully that money that you got paid secures your happiness while you watch the lie continue to succeed.
I want to just make sure I understand you. What you're saying is what? That you know people who have been approached by women, men, whatever, who have said, give me money and I won't talk?
Here's the other way around that, Harvey. I'll give you money, please don't talk.
You are a well-connected guy. Do you know that what you've just described, is that going on now?
Yes. They want to talk to me. They want to talk to me about what happened to them. They call me. They feel like they can trust me.
Wait a minute. Calling you for what? Calling you for what?
Because they want to tell me about certain things that happened with them and Diddy.
Ray, I want to make sure I understand this. Are these high-profile people calling you because they've had some affiliation with Diddy that they don't want to come out and they think you might be the vessel for it coming out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I don't even know why I just said it, but I said it, so what? Now they gotta be mad. Come get me.
Were they specific about what they did with Diddy?
I don't want to say. I think I said too much.
Wow.
Cool.
That boy know how to stay relevant, don't he?
I'm trying to tell you, right? It seemed like he trolling, don't
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? With everything he just said and the relationship that he does have with Diddy, question is, what does he really know? It has nothing to do with the victims. It has everything to do with what do you know?
Right.
So don't come get me because somebody wants to talk to me about what happened with Diddy. Somebody's coming to get you because you're talking.
True.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Why would he do this?
To get
It doesn't make
to
sense.
stay relevant,
No,
number one,
yeah,
if he wants to keep the attention off of
capitalizing.
him. Like, oh, I'm here to help.
That's my
But I
point.
know I'm on those tapes. And also probably trying to figure out what is on those tapes. Because he's on those tapes. I guarantee Ray J is on those tapes. Hands
He
down.
has to
He's
be.
always up
Oh
in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of
He
the
has to be.
one of the main characters probably.
And plus,
One of the main.
And plus, don't forget, he co-signed the Kim tape. That's
Yeah.
where he got a lot of his shine. He was cool with it. That's
Yeah.
normal to them.
Did you
No,
guys
you
ever
wild
see
boy.
the tape?
Huh?
Huh?
Did you ever see the tape with Kim?
Oh yeah, I seen it. Everybody, I hope you saw it. You ain't see it.
Well, I did, but I'm not a man. I
Okay.
want your opinion. What do you think? Was it
Hey
was it
man,
good or was it
I
whack?
like Kim Kardashian at the time, so that's what I
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
see.
Yeah,
I
before she
mean,
got all that stuff done.
but nah, I think I would have did a better job. Nah, but we can go to the next one. We can go